Before becoming a well-known hip-hop manager, Wack 100, real name, Cash Jones, had a complex and somewhat controversial background rooted in street culture and the West Coast gang scene. Here's a breakdown of his history before stepping into the spotlight. Wack 100 grew up in Pacoima, California, a neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles. He was affiliated with the Piru Bloods, a subset of the Bloods gang. This shaped much of his early street credibility and later industry persona. Wack 100 spent time in California State Prison, which he has publicly acknowledged. His time inside gave him a deeper understanding of street politics and connections, which he later leveraged in the music industry. After getting out of prison, he began transitioning into legitimate business and music industry work. He started doing security for hip-hop artists and events, which helped him build relationships in the music industry. This was a crucial stepping stone before becoming a manager. He has said that his time in prison gave him time to reflect and refocus on legitimate business ventures after his release.
You're 19 years old when you get out?
Yeah, I'm like 19.
Okay. What do you do with yourself at that point? Here you are, you're in prison for how many years now?
I did like...
4 years?
I did 6 years.
6 years, sorry.
5 years, 11 months.
Close to 6 years. You're coming out 6 years, no high school diploma, right?
I got my GED.
Oh, okay.
I got my GED in Central Juvenile.
Got it. But you have felonies on your record, which is a forever punishment. That means that you're going to have problems getting a job, you're going to have problems trying to get an apartment, etc. So what do you do with yourself at that point?
Okay, let me now list the artists Wack managed and how they became successful under his management. Wack 100 has managed the game for years, helping him stay relevant well past his peak mainstream era. While the game's prime was in the mid-2000s, Wack helped him extend his brand and visibility by orchestrating public beefs and diss tracks, for example, the Black Slim Shady, aimed at Eminem, positioning the game for reality TV appearances and podcast interviews, ensuring Game's name was in the media cycle even when he wasn't releasing major projects, securing tour opportunities and partnerships outside of traditional label routes. Wack used controversy as a PR tool to keep the game's name circulating, even tapping into rap beef culture to spark interest in new music.
I started managing an artist named Stacey Adams.
Right.
That day I left, I didn't leave with a phone number, I didn't leave with nothing on it. I started managing an artist named Stacey Adams, and I'm thinking, you know what, I could use a game feature. So I started to reach out. One of the homies put me in tune with 2T's from Bonnie Hunters, who's head of TDE security today, but he was Game's head of security, lived in the house with Game at the time, right? He said, yeah, we had Encore, come up. So we go to Encore, I go to Encore Studios, and he rapped about it. He didn't tell no lies. When I walked in the studio, he was in the booth. And he motioned for me to come to the booth. I walk in the booth, he went in his pocket, gave me everything he had. I'm like, what's this for? He said, what you did for me that day. I tried to give it back to him. I'm like, I need a feature for my artist. He said, keep that and I'm gonna do that too. Right? Which he did, the feature. And he said, man, we're gonna be up here every day. Come on. So I started coming back. And that's when he told me, like, look, man, some things going on with my management. I see you did a hell of a job with Ray J. He like, won't you kind of step in and let me start sending some stuff your way? But you're gonna have to deal with my management team however you deal with them. Right? Because Jimmy Hinchman had the paperwork on it. But he let me know he was trying to ease his hand out the lion's mouth. Right? And that's how our business started. There was some clashing with me and Jimmy and his team. There was some clashing because I started booking shows. Me and my boy AD was working K-Day. I'm booking Game on shows and they seeing these bookings.
Wack 100 played a key role in turning Blueface from a viral joke into a viable artist, pushed Thoshiana into radio rotation and viral memes, helped Blueface land endorsements and partnerships, including boxing matches, leveraged Blueface relationship drama, for example, with Krazy and Rock, into a branding tool, which led to reality TV deals, boosting their profiles. Turned Blueface into a crossover star, using social media antics plus real-world deals to generate revenue outside music alone.
Turned down the option. RJ was still, I think, coming out of this thing with Buster and YG. And then I got with Savvy Third. We signed him. Then I DM'd Blueface like 2 o'clock in the morning. And he responded, sent his number. I sent a black card to get him. And he came to my daughter's birthday party to my home. We sat and talked, and we signed him. Maybe like November, I told Blueface, Savvy's up first, keep doing what you're doing. He's running around to the schools. And July, August, September, we working Savvy. Savvy's in and out of jail. Every time I gave Savvy something, we go to jail. We gave him $250,000 to go to jail the next day. We gave him a Benz to go to jail the next day. And he went to jail in November, and the PO said we ain't letting him out. He doing a violation. So I called Blueface, you up, you ready? At this time, the industry is shut down. Started to say, we shutting down. Wack, I'll holler at you at the first of the year. I said, I'm gonna keep moving. I reached out to QCP, my boy Stat Quo. Stat Quo at the time was doing work with Cole Bennett, still is today. Lyrical Lemonade. I ran into YG at the Beverly Center. We talked. He like, I jump on a remix. Called P. P orchestrated Cardi B, like, yo, Cardi, remember you from the Slate days when she used to strip or whatever, doing the straight stunting parties. She said it was always love. P was managing. He made that happen. So November, December, I did the YG remix. I did the Cardi B remix. I did the Lyrical Lemonade video with both of them. And then I put all three of them on the same song together. By the time people got back into the office, we were smoking.
Yeah, I mean, Blueface was a fast come up.
Yeah,
It was a fast come up. And
When
we
everybody
helped
was
out as well. Like, I remember when I had Daylight, he had the whole white face with the blonde wig, and he starts talking about Blueface.
The difference between Blueface and these other artists is Blueface puts in the work while the label's putting in the work. He don't sit back and wait for you to do something. He's gonna do his thing, which is authentic and original. And I kind of had to keep up with him and outdo whatever he was doing. So we had his original version, his original video, him and YG, the video with him and YG, Lyrical Lemonade, him and Cardi B's video, Lyrical Lemonade, and then I put him, Cardi B, and right on the song. So we had 7 different DSPs on one song. Ain't nobody ever pimped a song the way I pimped that song.
Wack worked with Ray J at a time when he was transitioning from music and TV to tech investments. Played a role in positioning Ray J as a tech entrepreneur with ventures like Rakin. Helped protect Ray J's brand and visibility through well-managed public moments. For example, Verzu's Social Drama. Business move. Took a legacy R&B artist and helped turn him into a brand mogul with mainstream presence. One of Wack 100's most controversial moves was associating with 6ix9ine post-prison, despite his reputation as a snitch. Helped secure interviews, live appearances, and club bookings for 6ix9ine when many were boycotting him. Appeared on podcasts with him, like Academics, framing it as a business decision, not a moral stance. Prioritized money and attention over street code. Polarizing, but it showed Wack's loyalty is often to opportunity over ideology.
6ix9ine turned it down in the DMs, but for you as his manager, would you advise him to take that?
I don't manage 6ix9ine.
You don't? What is it?
I do business for 6ix9ine.
Okay.
So if you had a proposal for him, I can call 6ix9ine and get it to him direct. He'll yes or no me. If it's yes, then I'll send it to the proper channels, get my cut, he gets his cut, and that's it.
Wack 100 co-founded Fifth Amendment Entertainment, a management and label venture, and works closely with Cash Money West, an imprint under Birdman's Cash Money Records. Helps develop new talent, not just manage legacy acts. Is involved in distribution, deal brokering, and partnership structuring. Transitioning from manager to music exec, building out a platform that goes beyond individual artists. Wack is both praised and criticized for his involvement in street politics and beefs in hip-hop. He has attempted to mediate tensions between rival artists and crews, for example, the Game versus Meek Mill situation. But he's also known to stir up drama or
Make Meek If you knew about these rumors or what his brother done said, or he's supposed to have been a stripper, or whatever the fuck he talking about, or whatever videos this nigga done put out, if you knew about all this shit before he was Meek Mills, and he came in the game as Meek Mills, that means he was a motherfucking fan, because he still chose to do music with this nigga The Game, to call this nigga, to cross-collaborate, to, you know, treat my man with nothing but respect. All of a sudden, the shit hit the fan, and nigga, you this and you that and you this and you that. But here it go, it's a nigga named 50 Cent nigga who told the world that this man was this and that when Meek Mills was still going to grade school some motherfucking way. So, what that make Meek, since he fucked with my man, knowingly what he already knew, and all of a sudden want to speak on something that don't make a difference? Man, tell that nigga lining up on Power Root Blood and run his fader. We get to this gangster shit.
Sometimes fueling industry-wide controversies, for example, his comments about Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, and others.
Nipsey's never been on a fucking world tour. Why? He did not die an A-list artist. Let's fucking be real. Y'all talking about he was a legend. If he was a legend, why y'all didn't treat him like that while he was here? We talking as an artist and an entertainer.
But that's been a big part of the conversation since he passed. It's like, are we giving our legends their flowers while they're still here?
Bro, but listen, stop saying a legend as if y'all acknowledged and honored him as a legend when he was here.
You gonna leave Tupac the fuck alone,
Go
then.
back to the
Leave Tupac alone.
talking about behavior. I don't
Leave
respect
Tupac alone, then.
I have no respect for Tupac as a man. Rap music, yeah, as a man, I don't respect Blood at all. Everything about that nigga is flawed. Ain't nothing flawed about Cube. He still standing.
Cuba
He
real
didn't went to war with the city. He didn't went to war with the city. The nigga's a multi-millionaire. I don't respect nothing. I challenge anybody to have a Tupac conversation. I'ma send you home crying. I don't respect nothing about the man.
That's a wrap from CD Hip Hop Nerds, where bars meet brains. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like if you vibed with the content, and don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of hip-hop knowledge. Bellhop Bell, turn on those notifications so you never miss a beat. Until next time, peace.